Hello friends, in today's video I am going to explain you a problem from projections of line in which the distance between end projectors is given, true length is given and apparent angle is given. The statement for the same is like this: the distance between end projectors of a line AB is 70 millimeter. Line is 100 millimeter long and its elevation makes 40 degree with XY. Draw its projections if end A is 20 millimeter above HP and end B is 10 millimeter in front of VP. Find its inclination with HP and VP. Locate its traces. So here the distance between the end projectors is given 70 millimeter. Position of end A is given 20 millimeter above HP. It means that A dash will be above XY. Position of B is given 10 millimeter in front of VP. It means that point B, end B will be below XY by 10 millimeter. Its elevation makes 40 degree, means front view makes an angle 40 degree, means alpha value is given 40 degree. True length is given 100 millimeter. It means that A dash B1 dash is equal to AB2 is given 100 millimeter. Now with the help of this statement and given data, we'll draw the solution for this. So first step will be obviously to draw a XY line. So I will draw XY line. So XY line is drawn. So I will label X over here. I will label Y over here. Now the distance between the end projectors is given 70 millimeter. So with the help of this condition, we'll draw two lines. The distance between these two, that's two projector lines, will be 70 millimeter apart. So first one is taken on left side. So take 70 millimeter from this particular. So it is taken over here 70 millimeter. Now draw one faint projector line, because on this particular projector line B dash point will be there, on this particular line A dash points will be there. So distance apart is 70 millimeter. Now locate position of A is given, that is 20 millimeter above HP. That's why we can take 20 millimeter above XY distance from this particular point. Take 20 distance. This will be A dash. So A dash point is marked. As soon as we mark A dash point, draw faint line parallel to XY. A very faint line is drawn parallel to XY. Now the position of B is given 10 millimeter in front of B. So on this particular second projector line, we can take 10 distance downward. This will be point B. This is point B. As soon as we locate B, again draw a line parallel to XY through B. So now we have located A dash, we have located B point with the given condition. Now the angle is given, elevation makes 40 degree with XY. So from A dash take 40 degree angle. And then draw a line. Length is not known to us, but we can draw definitely a line inclined at 40 degree. Now this B projector line is there, extend it further. Wherever intersection takes place, this will be point B dash. This will be point B dash. Now A dash, B dash is the front view of a line. As soon as we get B dash, draw one faint line parallel to XY. This is locus of B dash. locus of B dash. Now A dash B dash can be shown dark, and this is the front view of a line, so it is shown dark, A dash B dash. Okay, now use compass, keep compass on A dash, take A dash B dash distance in compass and rotate this. A faint arc is to be drawn. See procedure carefully. Wherever it touches this particular elevation line, elevation length particularly, this is B2 dash. So now you have got A dash, you have got B dash, you have got B2 dash. From B2 dash, move downward. From B2 dash, move downward, or regular procedure that we are following for projections of line. Here you will get point B2. Now you have got A dash, you have got B dash, B2 dash, B2, B. Now as the true length is given 100 millimeter, so keeping compass particularly on this A dash point, taking 100 millimeter distance in compass, taking 100 distance in compass, see, distance I am taking in compass. Keep compass on A dash, cut this distance 100 to get point B1 dash. To get point B1 dash. Now join A dash B1 dash by very faint line, because this is the true length of the line, so it is to be shown always faint. So front view of a line and true length above XY is completed now. Now with the help of particular distances given, we'll draw the top view of a line and true length. Now keeping compass on B2, taking distance 100 millimeter in compass, we can draw true length of the line. So this 100 millimeter distance, so keep compass on B2 and cut this 100 distance to get top view point A over here. Join A B2 and join A dash B dash. Join A B2 by faint line, as it is the true length of the line, and join A B by dark line, as it is the top view of a line. Now to get the traces of a line, see the procedure: extend front view of a line as well as extend top view of a line towards XY. So if AB is extended further, see the extended portion should be very faint. So if AB is extended like this, wherever it intersects XY, this will be H dash. Now from H dash, move downward, just drop projector, faint, extend AB to intersect this projector drawn from H dash. So this will be HT. The same way, extend AB towards XY to get V dash. In the same way, you can extend, you can take the projections from this particular trace. This is VT. I'm extending this. Now extend this A dash B dash further. Now wherever intersection takes place, this will be V dash. So V dash VT, H dash HT, A dash A, B dash B, B2 B2 dash, locus of B dash. This is locus of B. Now the things that are remaining to show the dimensions. Distance given is 70 millimeter apart, so this is shown 70 millimeter apart. Then 20 millimeter above HP, so this is 20 above HP. I'm showing. Above HP. Then 10 millimeter in front of VP, so here it is 10. Then measure the angle theta and phi. So out of this particular two inclination line, this is the alpha value, which is given as 40 degree, and this is theta. Angle made by the true length of the line is theta. In the same way, here angle made by the true length of the line is phi. This is beta. Now values of theta and phi. Is alpha and beta. So value of theta is coming this is 40, this is 37 degree, theta is 37 degree, and phi value of phi, that is coming 20 degree. So theta and phi values were got, were shown traces. So this completes the problem.